Well, it's competitive anyway. Depends how you define tough. Lots of guys disappointed, yeah, for sure. The backroom team have worked incredibly hard, making sure all the players are managed well. So a lot of time and effort and care has gone into making sure we've as many players available to select as possible. So the work that goes on in the background, away from the actual rugby side of things, is massive for us. With a big group that we have, and the demands that is placed upon them as well. So we hope we've managed the guys well, so they're peaking at this time of the year. He did his ankle last week, so yeah, he was unavailable in the end. It was a close call for him, but he wasn't going to be able to train this week, and he's not too bad. So hopefully he'll be back in the mix next week. I think the other guys have gone well. I think Shawnee gives us good voice and presence in the group as well. So that bit of versatility he has coming off the bench, I think, is going to be important for us. He's been out for so long, so he has played. Come off the bench and played 55 minutes against Connacht away, got through 60 minutes at the weekend. So it's very competitive area for us. Reece had to shift in to play 7 first couple of games of the season, then he hit a knock himself, missed a little small period, came back. So it's good and competitive, which is what we want. Jack and Josh probably have been had the more consistent runs. We thought Dan came back in, did well, carried well last week for us, so hopefully he'll go well again. You look at their team, a lot of power up front, and they're a very quick team, very, very quick team. So, obviously brought in Lima Sapawanga, gives them a lot of X factor as well, very good, astute, tactical kicker as well. Willie LaRue at the back is, a ton of pace. You've seen him for the Springboks over the last couple of weeks, and the threat that he is. So they've plenty of experience there, and we know it'll be a great challenge for us. Yeah, Leinster hasn't played much over the last few weeks, but even with Nathan Hughes out, like Brad Shields comes back in, ton of experience. Thomas Young and Carr, they're all international quality players. They're all good players, been around, tons of experience. So yeah, it's still going to be a good, tough physical challenge around the ruck. Probably slightly lighter, quicker team than if Nathan Hughes was in there, or say Ashley Johnson, which sometimes they've gone for in the past. So yeah, no, we're expecting still a very tough challenge from these guys. Yeah, I'm not sure if there was any target on our back for the last couple of seasons. So yeah, no, it's good to be back in that situation where teams are looking at us a little bit more. For us, we just need to focus on our own bits and understand what makes us a good team. What makes us struggle in games at different times. So we're far from the finished product, so there's a lot of things we can get better at as a group. So that's what we've tried to go after during the course of pre-season and into the early rounds of the Pro 14. So it's a different step up for us now this weekend against a team that we struggled against here a few years ago. So it's going to be a great challenge to see how far we've progressed.